Hi there, today I have for you an artisanal style bakery bread, this one with rosemary. And you don't have to have any special baking skills or any special equipment, and you don't have to knead it. So in my bowl here, I'm just gonna put just a teaspoon of honey, not a lot, just something to feed my yeast. And then I'm gonna do 1.5 cups of water, and water temperature is one of the important things that you have to worry about. 110 is a perfect temperature for you. You definitely don't want to go above 120. So you're going to do either 1 packet of yeast or 2¼ teaspoons. And we're going to just give that a little whisk in and give it about 5 or 10 minutes to activate. Okay, so do you see how that is activated and it's gotten all foamy? That's a good thing. If it doesn't do that, your yeast has gone bad. So to this, I'm going to do 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil, and I have 1 tablespoon of freshly chopped rosemary, but you can use dry if you need to. And now we're going to start adding our flour to this a cup at a time until it gets to kind of this shaggy, kind of sticky mess, really. This is going to take anywhere from 3 to 4 cups. And then this 3rd cup, I'm just going to not just dump it all in there. I want to add it and make sure I need it. So I think I'm going to go with 1/2 cup of flour. Again, just half at a time. You can see it's really sticky. But it also is pulling away from the sides. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cover this. And then you want to set this in a nice, warmest spot that you have. And we're going to let this sit for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, look how much it has risen. So I've just got some cold water here. I'm gonna get my hands nice and cold. And I'm just gonna come in here, break it away from the sides, pull it up and flop it down. So instead of kneading, we're just gonna do this stretch and fold. Put it up and flop it down. And we're just gonna go all the way around and do that. Now we're gonna cover this and we're gonna set our timer for 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes later, and now we're ready for a fold 2. So again, I'm just gonna go around that side, and you can see how this is starting to form. It's gonna change each time you do this. 2 down, 2 to go. All right, so here we go, fold number 3, and we're going to stretch this one last time, and then I'm gonna cover it, and I'm gonna let it sit for 30 minutes. All right, our 30 minutes are up. I got just a little bit of flour here on my work surface. Look how big it got. And I'm going to get some flour on my hands. I just want to fold it over on itself a couple times. So I'm gonna put it on my tray. I'm gonna cut just a couple little slits through it. And this helps steam escape so it doesn't kind of bust out any. And now I'm gonna put my oven on 425 degrees to heat up and let this sit about 20 minutes. And I just did a little extra virgin olive oil on a piece of parchment here, just so as it rises, it doesn't stick. So I'm going into this little oven here because my big oven, I have a roast in. So I'm gonna go in here. Now, I have a pan in the bottom of here, and I'm gonna do about 1.5 cups of water, and this is gonna provide steam for us. And then at 425, I'm gonna put them in here 25, 30 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna start checking mine at 25 minutes. It sounds good, it sounds nice and hollow, but you can always temp your bread. Now I just go in through the side, you go straight into the middle. Now what you're looking for is 200 to 205. If it's below 195, it's gonna be gummy inside, and if it gets above 210, it's gonna start drying out. And I'm at 199, so I'm gonna call it good. And of course, this is always the hard part. You gotta let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Look at those nice air bubbles in there. Do you see that? Isn't that gorgeous? So it's soft and tender inside, and then you've got this crispy crust on the outside. So beautiful. How easy was that? It's just a perfect amount of rosemary. See y'all later. Bye.